Your mom, famously went through a windshield when you were 8 years old, and you had to
Mhm.
be and this is a hard thing in life. You had
Yeah,
to
that was
become
hard.
hard because you had to become a mother to your mother, and when you're 8
Yeah.
years old and now you're in charge of the household, that's heavy stuff. That's big.
That's super heavy. That's
Yeah.
still it's still, like I feel like a feeling all through my body when I think about it, like, how difficult that was, how scared I was.
Were you able to find anyone who loved you? Were you able to find a mentor or somebody who you could kind of connect with when you were that age?
My grandma. My grandma, she loved on me. I mean, it was tough love, it was hard. I remember my grandma, like, picking me up from school one day, just kinda showing up to the school and getting me and taking me to the LA County Fair and just letting me have whatever I want, whatever rides I wanted to get on, and we watched demos of stoves and, the knives and all this stuff, and it was like and she would kept hugging me, and I don't know why I don't know why, but then, like, I guess she was trying to, like, give me something special because maybe she knew we were getting ready to go into the system or whatever, but, because then, like, shortly thereafter, it's like foster care.
Your grandma couldn't take care of you anymore? She was an older woman, I guess. I don't know what the
Well,
reason
no,
was.
so I wish she coulda got custody of us, like, right away, but the courts had to do, like she had to take parenting classes, they had to do background checks, all this stuff, and so instead of just putting us with family, they, like, put the family through, like, a lot. I guess because my mom had mental illness, so that I guess they felt like, "Oh, is she mentally ill because of the environment that she grew up in? Like, we can't just put the kids
Ah,
with this lady that might have messed her up." But my
I
mom
see.
wasn't messed up because of my grandma, she was messed up because of the car accident.
I can't imagine. Were you put in a group home?
Yeah, I was in a group home, I was in a couple group homes, and then a couple foster homes. Yeah.
Unbelievable. I couldn't be
But, yeah, I
happier
went to
that you
McLaren Hall. They put me in McLaren Hall. That place was horrible.
when you go into a group home, that is some scary shit. I mean, there are tough kids in there, and they will beat the shit out of you for any reason.
Yeah, I got beat up first day. We was, like, locked in these rooms, there's bunk beds, like, this is part of why I don't like bunk beds to this day, and I had to fight. But I was funny, and they were like, "Oh, you funny, but we still gonna beat your ass later." Like, by the time I got to that next group home, I had developed skills, like really good communication skill, really good at diffusing a fight, like confusing the bully, confusing the person that wants to whip your ass. They're like, "I like you, but I hate you. I want to whip your ass, but then I don't." And then I would do like weird shit, like where they'd be like, "Is she gonna bite me?" Like, I don't know. This girl's crazy, and I was pretty good at that.
Are you amazed you didn't crack?
I did lose it. I had like a full on breakdown, like crying. I was like, my body broke down. I was like bleeding for fucking months and crying every day. And I ended up in therapy. I ended up in psychiatric therapy.
Were you so bad
Yeah,
that you couldn't even get out of bed? I mean, were you at that point, like, just I
yeah, I was in tremendous physical pain, tremendous like mental pain. I was feeling like, why am I even on this planet? It felt like I was everybody's punching bag. Like, why is God doing this to me? Like every time I turn around, it's something like it's a monster right here, and I gotta keep fighting these monsters or running away from these monsters. And I just
wow.
said, I don't wanna like I was just too much pain, man, just so much pain. And so I don't know, then I got a reason to not have so I was like, "Oh, vengeance will be mine."
Is that what motivated you? Because I mean, like, "Hey, I'm just gonna I'll be successful and fuck all these people's heads up." Is that the vibe? Is that what turned on for
That
you?
is kinda the vibe. That might be a little bit why I'm like a workaholic, like,
Yeah.
let me hear somebody say you can't do something. Oh, I can't? Oh, watch me be more successful than you. What you said I'm ugly? Watch them say I'm beautiful, bitch. You say I'm this, watch them say that, like, you know.
You know
My
what's
goal
funny?
is to it in every enemy's neighborhood, I would love my billboard of some movie, some something, so when they walk out the house, they just see me.